A new update is upon us, and as you can see again, 1.36 allowed me to keep my data. And first thing I want to mention before I get into anything, turn off auto updates for your PlayStation 5 and make sure you don't have it on, because if you did, it might be a chance that you just lost your data. Again, it could be. So I'm going to just run through the patch notes, and then what I'm also going to test, which is part of the update, is I'm going to try out the Helios changes and the health recovery that you get from the ship and see what happens. So I'll get hit a few times and then I'll come back, but that'll be a little bit later on in the video. But the first thing I want to say is that it's already scary enough that we have to keep the auto updates off just for owning this game on our PlayStation 5. So just like I said in the last video, I knew something was going to happen and be associated with these updates. You see how I was saying, like, what if, the whole big what if, as they come out with more updates and patches, it doesn't matter what gets changed or things that they choose to take away, buff, debuff, it doesn't matter. It's probably a good idea to keep the auto updates turned off permanently if you're going to continue to play this game, if you're trying to get all the trophies, or if you're just trying to finish the game and complete it. Because I'm just going to try to play through the game and just enjoy it. I've been enjoying the game for what it is. So I'm just going to keep it turned off all the way until I finish the game. And then once I finish it, I'll just be able to turn it back on. And I already went ahead prior to this to already upload it to the cloud. So I already had my backup save already in reserve, just in case this update decided to trip out and destroy my save data. So even if it was gone, I already had it already on the cloud from this point on. And as I make progress through the game, I'm going to make sure it continues to get backed up on the cloud. So when I kill the next boss in the fractured waste, which is the snow biome or whatever, then I'll just go ahead and close out and then upload it to the cloud, so that way it continues to get saved that way. But let's go into the patch notes. So I just wanted to mention that. I have a couple things I want to mention as well, because I have a question. It's a little bit confusing. So let's get into the patch notes, and just as usual, I'll have it in the link in the description for you guys to read and check it out for yourself. So I don't know how far you guys are into the game and what you guys are experiencing. So you can let me know in the comments. But here's the patch notes. Multiple stability fixes addressing rare crashes and hangs. So I thought they already fixed the crashes from the other update. Seemed like it was still happening. Fixed issue with pre-order suits occasionally blocking item collection and door opening. So if you're wearing a different cosmetic outside of the suit I'm wearing from this original suit, now you won't have that problem, because usually the source of the problem was just wearing a different suit and then the doors will start trapping you in and they wouldn't open or anything like that. So any sort of cosmetic that you have outside of the suit, you won't have to worry about it now, especially if you pre-ordered the game. But just continue. It says, fix incorrect healing behavior when resting in Helios. So I'm hearing that you're now able to only use it once, but we're going to be able to test that out. That's what I'm going to end up doing today. Go out there, get attacked, and then come back and try to turn around and go back to the Helios to see what it does. But you can't use it infinitely like you could prior to these updates now. So it's a little bit different, apparently. So the last two patch notes: fix issues with certain custom controller mappings, and then the last one, numerous minor fixes and improvements. So that's the whole patch notes. But I want to go back to their page real quick in the background and see if they said anything else, because I think there was other stuff that they mentioned. So I recently read all those. And then fixed issue with corrupt saves and save game. It's not even in there. From the patch notes link, it's not listed there, but on their official page, with the patch notes reveals, it shows it in a different post, but it's not in the patch notes. Isn't that something? So they forgot to update that. They fixed the issue with corrupted game save, but that was posted 18 hours ago, but it's not in the actual list of the notes. And then they said a reminder to keep after runs turn off auto update. Don't you think they should put that in the patch notes though? That's crazy. So they forgot those two little key sort of things, especially the heads up. So I'm gonna let y'all know in the title, turn off the auto updates and keep it off as you continue to play this game. Do not take the risk and turn it on, and then with the possibility of losing your data, you're probably gonna lose it again if you just put it back on. So that's everything that's going on. But just like I said, until I finish the game, it's just gonna stay off, and I personally don't mind doing manual updates. But I was just so used to having it on. I did it on PlayStation 4. And I don't see why it has to be different. But I'd rather stay safe. So, can I get in the fight? And he's right here. Go ahead. Oh. Hit me again. Oh, I was able to take that hit. Ah. And just for that, let him get. He can't fly. We're not gonna let him fly. Alright, let's see what it does. That's good enough. Matter of fact, let's get hit one more time. Okay, that's good enough. And you know what? Take him out, yeah. So he don't continue to live. Let's give him a Helios. Perfect test. Let's see what it does. A good amount put me in a critical condition. Put me in peril or something like that.
Helios, you remain exactly as I left you.
But that healing ain't gonna
Is it
stay the same.
meaningless to apologize?
Let's see. I really like this game. Let's try to take a rest, see how much help we recover, and then we're also going to be able to see if we can use it again once we wake up. So it's a perfect test. And then let's see if the game crashes in these cutscenes, because some people are having that problem too. So if it does, it'll end the video automatically. What I get? I have to leave the ship to see how much. Here, wait. Before I get out. See, only one time, and once per cycle. See? So let's see how much health I got. Cause I was in real trouble. I was in the red zone. Dang, that's it? That's all you get? That's crazy, huh? Not much of a recovery, huh? And my screen's still red. See, I'm still in danger. That's so crazy. Better off having some consumables or finding the integrity pickups by luck from the ruins. So you know now, I'm gonna go back in there one more time. Cause maybe you never know. Maybe you have to leave, come back in to re-trigger the process. So this is perfect test. So you know, y'all know now. Not gonna get that much help. You only can use it one time. So that's basically it. You can even open the setting from the pad. You can't even open a menu while you're in Helios from the pressing the pad on your controller. You gotta come out of the ship all the way to open this. To see your map, status, equipment, and data bank. That's something. But that's basically it for this update. So that's everything that we got. So I'll just continue to look out for updates and patches. And let me know what you guys think of those changes. That's really crazy. You didn't get that much. So those healing changes are done. Only once for the Helios. But make sure y'all turn off the updates, auto updates, before you do this update and going forward permanently until you guys finish the game and until you guys do what you guys want to do as far as trophies or whichever path you choose, or just complete game completion, or maybe just getting that platinum trophy. So definitely turn off the automatic updates for this one, this update, and for the rest of the updates to come.